Rgtp. I'm your host, Lewis, and today we'll be talking Tory Lanez addressing being blackballed from the music industry. We finally got the reveal of the Black Bulls vice captain and the latest gaming and updates on all your favorite games. But first, we start with the Houston Rockets franchise record 20 game losing streak just
Trash.
lost earlier today. They've been on a slump.
20?
Yep,
20.
they've lost 20 straight
20,
games.
bro.
They have not been able to
20.
bounce back from their 0-27 3-point game when they were one game away from the finals. The Houston Rockets have absolutely fallen apart in the matter of like 2 seasons.
I think there's a reason James Harden wanted out. You know what I'm saying?
No cap, you saw that shit coming.
Kind of knew.
He saw 27
Yeah,
rounds.
he was like, gotta go, have to go.
Yeah,
Honestly, the Rockets right now is kind of disappointing.
that is.
On
Yeah,
paper,
it's because they don't have James Harden anymore. Let's be honest. If he was still there and he was happy to be there, they wouldn't be on an 0-20 streak right now.
no way. He would
They would be in the top 8. Let's be honest.
It's kind of crazy seeing how that team started this season compared to now where they are.
Yep.
Team has John Wall, Victor Oladipo,
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins, and
Mhm.
Christian Woods. Like
They look.
that was
good.
like the new look team.
Yeah. they
And
look
John
good.
Wall just can't stay healthy.
Nope, he's banged up.
They waived DeMarcus Cousins,
They traded PJ Tucker.
traded PJ Tucker.
Yeah, but that was inevitable.
Got off of an injury.
They
So,
shot-
like,
Eric Gordon, key piece for them. Isn't he injured?
He's
he's
injured.
injured.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
injured right now to the point where they're not shopping him to trade anymore because he's
Mhm.
basically useless now. He might be just like done for the season. It's like,
That sucks.
yeah, it's not looking good for him.
It's time to shove Victor Oladipo and move on. That's
Basically.
They got
Yo, I see they were trying to get Aaron Gordon for Oladipo, and I'm just why? Put him next to Christian Wood, and
they
I-
got
that's
still.
I mean, at that
0-25. Here y'all come.
That's a
Like I like Aaron Gordon. He was supposed to be like, I don't want to say the next big thing, but there was high expectations for him. But I don't think Aaron Gordon is, maybe if that's all you can get for Oladipo, then yeah. But if you can get a pick, if you can get like a first round pick, go with that over a player. The team's garbage, just start rebuilding.
hey, I hear it. OKC got a fucking
Mm-hmm.
for whatever reason.
Yes. Oh,
You get a pick
yikes.
or anything.
I mean,
That's a yikes.
Nets.
How many picks do they have?
From the Nets, yeah, when they traded James Harden.
3.
Oh, no, wasn't it like 7? I swear they got like 4 firsts and then they got like 3 pick swaps.
Yeah, I know.
They got
I know they got a lot.
They saw Oladipo. That's a quick recovery right there.
0-20 is gonna be one of the worst streaks.
23. One of the yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is one.
I think when LeBron left the Cavs the first time, I think they lost like 30 something.
No, I'm looking it up right now.
The number that I can definitely know they lost at least 27.
All
They
right,
lost
so
27 to 28 in a row.
I had it backwards. They got 3 first round picks and then 4 first round pick swaps.
Pick swaps. There you go.
Yeah.
And there ain't no point on swapping those. You might
Right,
picks. Y'all about to be at the
right.
barrel.
Are they doing worse than those Bobcats? You know which one?
You talking about the lockout one?
28.
No, because
Cavs
I'm
are
pretty sure the Timberwolves are still the worst team in the West.
Cavs are-
Or worst team overall. They're like no. They got that win the other day, so they're like 10-32. Yeah.
26 in 2010.
Mhm. That Hornets team is ass. However, Gerald Henderson in 2K
was a problem.
was a problem on Hall of Fame, bro.
Fact, you
Yeah,
cannot
no.
guard him.
I love that guy.
This off streak is already tied for 9th. There's like 10. It's a 4-way tie for 9th. So it's like
So one more loss in their 8th.
like
Like,
they go to like 8th and then to 5th and then number 2. So they're like, yeah, this is one of the worst seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bad, man.
the worst is
Really
how
bad.
many? 28.
It's 28. Yeah.
28 by the 76ers in 14-15.
Oh, that's when like
Yes.
Jeremy Grant was their best player and they didn't even know it.
Pretty much.
That's a process.
Or did they do it twice?
Yeah,
got
they
one
had
of
Michael Carter.
It away.
Oh, yikes.
Best player.
Did they do it 2 years ago?
Is that what it is? The 14, 15,
I don't
15,
know. It
16?
reads weird.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, they finished 18 and 64. And then 10, yeah. So the 76ers are going on 2 separate,
28 game loss streak.
or is that
Yikes.
or is that 28 from, is that including a 10 on the end of the year and then 18? So that was 10 plus 18. I wonder if that was in, you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
stretched
it
out.
probably continued into the next
I wonder.
season.
Mm.
Yeah, probably did.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That's
lost
what
10,
it was.
lost 10
the
games
last
to end the
10
year,
games.
lost 18 to start the year.
Yep.
God damn. What a way to start and end the year.
So really, the Cavs here are the worst.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
a single
technically,
season.
Yeah,
in
the
a
single
single
season.
season.
Yeah.
That is just absurd. But yeah, 20. Yeah, that was a.
Imagine starting 0-18.
That's,
Sell the team, bro. Sell it.
Yeah. So they started out.
Sell the team.
that's insane,
I've
bro.
been waiting for the next
The other
one.
team.
Nah, that's what they need to do with the Timberwolves. Just sell them and go to Seattle.
Timberwolves
Timberwolves,
looked good this year too.
they
Yeah, they did.
so
Yeah.
done.
Kevin Garnett said he was trying to buy the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
They should have let him.
They shut him
Well,
down.
that'd be sick.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they didn't let him.
They didn't let him buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
said that
he
was
made an
gonna
Instagram
quit
post.
trying to even buy them.
So he was trying to make offers, and they kept
He,
rejecting
like
it.
he
Yeah.
did something. I don't know exactly what he did, but he put an Instagram post up saying like, as a lot of you may know, I've been trying to purchase a part of the franchise of the Timberwolves and blah blah blah. He said, but they're fucking around too much and blah blah blah. He was like, and I don't want no part in it anymore. So I
Yeah.
will no longer be.
Yeah. Didn't he say like they don't want people who actually want to come in and help
Yeah,
as
like,
well?
he was like, they
Yeah,
don't
he
want
was
people
calling
that
them out.
care about their franchise
Oh,
to come
yeah.
come on board. Like he was like, I'm all set.
Send them to
They
Seattle.
Oh, he's trying to make real moves, and they're like, dude,
And they're like,
we're
nah.
trying to make money. He's like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like something.
yeah,
It could be anything.
yeah.
Really.
Hey, all I'm saying, they gonna finish last and not get their pick in the draft. So that's going to go to state.
It is.
Yeah, it's like top 3 protected.
Russell.
This is the
Oh,
D. This was the
the
D
D'Lo
load
trade from
Wiggins
last
swap
year.
that
Yeah.
didn't work out.
And you know what? Speaking of Wiggins, I will admit I was wrong. Wiggins is balling out this year, offensively and defensively, bro. Curry's out. They need somebody to step up. That man drops 40.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
The bench was good that game.
Yeah.
And then I looked at like his shooting splits. He's like 46%, like 39 from 3. So I'll give him the props. Man's actually doing good this year.
Sir, that's like what's his Edwards. Anthony Edwards right now is cooking up after the All-Star break.
Oh yeah. Second half. His second half so far looks
He's
great.
been smoking.
I will say though, like beginning half, he had games where he went off, and then like he had his games where he was dog shit.
That's
with the
expected.
consistency,
LaMelo
but
started slow and didn't score his like first whatever amount of minutes that he ended up playing and
Didn't
everything.
he just started starting, right? LaMelo?
LaMelo's been
Uh,
starting for like a month now, and he's just been
yeah.
killing it since
Yeah.
he's been a starter.
So
But that's what happens when you have a lot like football happened. There was no preseason, there was no training camps, there
No
wasn't a lot of
crowds.
that. So a lot of these rookies had like 2 weeks with your new team, and then it was like the start of the season. So
right.
everything just went so fast.
Like it's time to just, you know.
hey, the no crowds are helping people too. So I mean, look at March Madness. Shit is going crazy.
Yeah. I wonder what the Wolves are gonna do because the trade deadline's coming up. They might as well shop D'Lo. I don't think they're going anywhere.
He's injured.
I still say you better get the shop. You
What
better
they-
see what
they ain't shopping D'Lo. They gave up too much. They gave up way too much to be like, all right, we failed.
I think Russell's either a knee or an ankle.
I think it's a knee.
Yeah, it's either a knee or an ankle. But he started the year as a starter. Then he came off the bench as a 6-man, and now he's injured. Then
Dumb.
Cat got COVID. There's nowhere to be found for half the season. The Timberwolves kind of it's been a bad season. But it's
Anthony
been a bad.
Edwards on the bench for too long. They should have just started him.
Who?
Said fuck it. Anthony Edwards. They had him on the bench for like
Oh, yeah, for a
the
couple
first
months.
how many months?
For like-
It was like LaMelo, but LaMelo started way before Anthony did, and they should have started Edwards. He's your number 1 pick. You're literally losing mad games in a row because you don't have Cat, you don't have D'Lo,
What
but
not?
yet you still have your rookie who was your number 1 overall pick coming off the bench.
Yep.
Yeah, great.
And Beasley's still suspended too.
Yep, I forgot about him.
season, and then I think he played what, a month? Did they let him play a month and a half?
Yeah.
Like 2 months, and then they.
Well, Cesar would know more about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no,
Easily, right?
he did the All-Star game.
He got
3 games before the All-Star game.
Okay.
Better.
Okay. So he just missed like this last handful of games since it started.
He's been consistent. He's the third best player on that team.
Now he
When Vino sliding, that guy picks up.
That's why they traded for him.
That's
The
why.
Nuggets, that whole trade was crazy.
Yo, another problem with the Timberwolves is if you have a center like Cat, why is that man taking 9 shots in a game, the entire game, and he's playing over 40 minutes?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes no sense. And then I'll watch videos and dude's like, why is Cat not touching the ball in the final 2 minutes of the game and you're down 1? Like there are times where they just ice Cat out and it's like, he's your best player. What are you doing?
Coaching, bro. That's coaching.
He just got fired. Ryan Saunders.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pace got fired. McMillan took over the Hawks, and
Yes.
they haven't lost since he took over.
After Rondo's there.
True. This guy. Anyways, but now the
How about
Hawks,
that tech?
that comes down to coaching.
Tee him up.
You gotta get it together. I don't know why they just letting Cat like that. He'll leave because the beginning of the year there was rumors that he wasn't happy anymore. So they need to figure out, and they're about to lose probably a top 3 pick
Crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
or top 5 or 10.
Crazy thing about them Hawks when their coach was getting fired, most of their players wanted that guy to get fired.
Yeah,
Usually when coaches get fired, someone protects the coach. But no, they really want him out.
Mm-hmm. So it's time for a refresh. That didn't help, and then them losing Bogdanovich didn't help. After
Yeah.
signing him.
And Danilo was injured for a little while. Yeah.
Danilo came and busted the Celtics ass like 2 weeks ago. Shit was
yeah.
crazy.
He
He
has,
got like
Who doesn't?
he has one good game every 5 games.
like literally.
How
I want
consistent
you.
he is at that.
It sucks. I don't know that the East is looking good. I don't know what other teams are gonna make a trade. I think the Celtics are gonna try something. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Hey.
Kemba.
I gotta bring it up. Y'all remember when y'all could have had Miles Turner for Gordon Hayward, and y'all got just a teeny, just a little greedy.
His name.
Yeah, Danny Ainge wanted Oladipo, who is now on a team that's on a 20, in
Hey,
the wrong
Should be able to
streak.
get him for a second rounder now.
And then TJ Warren, not even playing because he's injured. So
Pacers are still decent though. They're there. There's a bonus made another All-Star game. They have flashes. They've had flashes. That's about it though.
Bubble TJ Warren.
They
Bubble
remind me,
TJ Warren.
they remind me of like 2015 Hawks with Al Horford and Jeff T.
You know what? A bunch of kind of just like average guys. You know,
And just make a
nothing.
good team.
Yeah, nothing's crazy special. Borderline All-Stars, questionable. It is how it goes. I wonder.
It's gross.
Oh, what made you look at it?
I don't know. I just want to run through a wall now.
I'm dead. KD's injuries have been killing the Nets though. The Nets, but they
But
haven't
they're
been
fine
killing them. But
without
yeah,
it. They're fine without him.
there's been no KD, but it hasn't been that much of a problem.
I just want to say KD is cursed.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah, I think so.
You should
Honestly,
know that. You should know that he's cursed for what he did to
I
OKC.
think so.
Where did
It's
he
real.
go? He
Yeah,
dropped.
he's a little
I
banged up.
mean,
Did he leave?
Is he really
I don't think he left. If he
His shit post, he's coming back. Anyways,
cursed as that man's winning?
All right.
He's not winning.
You know what I mean?
His
not
team's
one
winning. His team's winning.
Is that right?
His team's winning.
the team
That this ring. All right.
He said for what he did to
I can
OKC
pause
2
it.
years later after he
Yeah. KD only playing 18 games has been rough for them, but Harden is like up there in like top 3, 4, 5. Everyone's MVP voting all of a sudden. He's coming in strong right now. Everybody's hyped up about his triple doubles. He's passing the ball. He's really playing point guard. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's doing his
being
thing.
a true point guard for
I
that
like
team.
James Harden.
It shows how good he is. Not a lot of people can go to a new team and new system and everything and just pick it up like that.
Mm-hmm. I know it is a super glitchy, cheesy team, but they all haven't been together all the time. And he's won games by himself.
But if they have a super glitchy team like that, shouldn't it make it harder because everyone got their heads up their asses?
That's essentially what the big thing was, and that's why like the shit with Kyrie started, and everybody wondering what's going on with Kyrie and stuff like that. Egos are supposed
he's
to
the shooting guard.
Like,
Just shoot.
Eagles were supposed to fly, and it was supposed to not be good, but they're second in the East right now, and B is about to miss a couple more games, about to leapfrog to 1 probably by next week. We might be talking about them as the best team next week.
Yeah.
They're gross. They literally have 3 of the best top 10 players in the NBA. And we're talking about pure talent, then I mean.
Yeah.
That's just up there.
That's cheesy.
It's like a cheat code, nigga. It's just a cheat code. It's so glitchy.
It's crazy. Blake Griffin hasn't even touched a court yet.
Yeah, and they did see. That's how cheesy it is. You forget they just picked up Blake. Like they got Blake Griffin, like a week ago. They just picked him up. You just forget.
Fair.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
They should have vetoed that the way they vetoed the Chris Paul to the
Oh.
Lakers. That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
Golden State Warriors to get KD.
I know. Adam
I
Silver
guess
had to
it's
eat
time.
it.
I got to. It was time. Super teams assemble.
What are the rules behind the veto?
There are- I don't know.
It's arbitrary,
I
isn't it?
don't know what the rules are.
It's completely
So
arbitrary.
with that, at the time, the Hornets were owned by the NBA. They didn't have an owner. And so David Stern at the time, he was technically the owner of the team. And he was like, oh, we're not getting enough back for Chris Paul. So we're not doing it's vetoed. So
So like it was supposed to go through, and they were just like, no.
yeah.
The NBA was basically like the Charlotte. What were they? The Bobcat? What were they? The Hornets at that?
They were the Bobcats at the time, and the New Orleans Hornets were the Hornets at the time.
Well, yeah, the Hornets basically weren't getting enough back, and if we own the team and we're not getting enough back, it's like purgatory down there. Like,
Hey, they were
no,
getting Pau, bro. They were getting Pau Gasol.
There's no merchandise to be sold. Like the team is just in an abyss,
Right.
basically.
They needed to keep someone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
So
they're trading away their star.
mhm.
Yeah.
So as the commissioner of the league and basically an owner of the league, he was like, "Yeah, I can't do that right now,"
Yeah.
but decided to send him to the Clippers. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they didn't
We
let him
did
build a-
nothing but choke. We choke.
Oh,
Choke, bro.
it was the part of them teams. Blake Griffin, he's coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Through to help the choke job.
The Lob
Don't worry,
City
they all choke.
Clippers.
KD choke, Harden choke, Blake choke. It's all right. They might not even make it to the finals.
Kyrie choked in Boston. Y'all did nothing.
And look, I know they choked
Pretty
once,
much.
but they're winning it all. They get a twist.
Nah, they're winning the chip this year. I'm saying it now. I said it a month ago.
I said it was in the beginning, bro. Once I seen KD come back, his first game back from injury in the preseason, that's when you know this man's coming back.
Like,
I don't know, bro. You keep saying that shit, but like
once they
You
slap the
literally
Celtics
just
on
talked
Christmas,
about
that
it.
was it.
Bro, I don't know how you can say he's not back. He's dropping 30. 18
He-
games.
he
averaging
hasn't
30.
played half of their
That
games.
doesn't
That's
matter.
not back. Dude, that's not back. Do you agree, Mamba? Is that back? Man is back if he hasn't
Send me back.
the games.
When he plays, he goes off, but he's just got to play more.
He's
So
still
he's
hurt. He keeps getting hurt. I'm a KD fan. I love KD.
Yeah.
He's not
No.
back.
Yeah. It's not back, but it's like
He's in attendance.
it's a portion of what he can be if he can play more.
He's attending every
Yeah.
now and then.
That's a good word for it. He's attending.
He's not back. He'll be back when he's playing every game, dropping
Say
30.
he's attending, but he's dropping 30 every time he plays. He's amazing.
Hey, it's a good ass attendance, all right?
He's great attendance. When you call his name, he says here pretty loud.
No,
But
you call his name first. That's how he.
well, it doesn't matter. I've been calling his name for over half the game, so he's not back. Sorry.
Well, speaking of back, we heard from Tory. I don't know if you guys got to see his video.
Yeah.
He got to address the media, saying that don't really matter, that it essentially got blackballed. So anyone wondering, anyone listening, basically, none of his music is able to be found on Apple Music and Spotify without, like, once you type in, T.O., things start popping up to suggested. His name is no longer there. Like, you have to go and type in Tory Lanez and find his album, and then go on and stream his music and his album.
So they took him off Spotify?
Of course.
He's on there, but he's not
Spotify.
findable. Like, you have
Oh, Tory
to.
Lanez?
They took him off. No, look.
You gotta go
When
looking
when
for
you
him.
search
Yeah.
for him, he doesn't just pop up. That's what he's talking about. That's how you
Mhm.
get blackballed. You have to literally search his whole name type shit.
Yeah, you got to type in Tory Lanez. Yeah.
Wait, why'd they do that to him though? What was the reason?
Everything that's still
Seriously?
The Megan Stallion shit. I think it's so corny. Like,
Because he's
bro,
innocent.
I think Tory Lanez is innocent. All right. I don't want to pick sides, but like, bro, Tory Lanez.
I don't
come on.
want to pick sides, but he's innocent.
He's
Sounds like
innocent.
you're
It
picking a
makes-
side.
it makes no sense. He said it a couple times. Like, how is he guilty? Like, she would have said right there if he had shot her. No cap. Why would you not just say it when the police walk up to you? You're now with the police. You know what I'm saying? You think the dude's gonna pull up and just kill the police and then kill you? Like, nah, that's not what's gonna happen. She said, "Oh,
I
nothing
mean,
happened. Like somebody shot us and pulled off," and she lied about that. Why lie about that and then come back later and get Tory Lanez? You know what I'm saying? And she just happened to win a Grammy. Meg Thee Stallion's like views are not above like that many people.
hey, I read she's like connected to somebody that's in the committee,
She has
like
to.
dating him or something.
She has to. Not Party Fontaine. He's a rapper.
Yeah, he's a rapper. Yeah,
Party
I've seen
Fontaine.
him.
I've
I've
listened to
been-
a couple of his songs.
yeah,
He's
no,
pretty
I've
decent.
seen him.
But I think it's kind of fishy that she gets shot and then gets a Grammy. Like, okay, you know what I mean?
Somebody trying to shoot me. I'm
What?
down. I'll take the bullet if we get famous, bro.
Yeah, watch your pinky toes, nigga. You don't want to lose that.
That's it. I don't know. It's unfair. Kind of the streaming sites took it upon themselves, basically, like as a collaborative unit, to just essentially take them down. Like, we'll put you up there, but it's not going to be. They're not going to find you. But the reason Tory made the video was because his shit was still jumping and he was going up the charts still. Like, his loyal fans are still playing his music. They're looking for his lyrics, his music, his features. Like, they're still looking for him. So he's basically just addressed it like, you guys tried me, but like, I'm not out. Like, I'm down, but I'm not out. But I'm on the come up. So it's good to
I
know.
don't want to be down for long.
Yeah.
I appreciate that he could do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because like this happened recently to Tekashi 6ix9ine. He got blackballed. You know, this all happened. He did not come out well from that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really hear his name that much anymore unless he's doing something disrespectful. You know what I mean? So
Or trolling,
yeah, so for Tory Lanez to still be doing great numbers, like, I honestly have always thought he was a great artist. Like, he's
Yeah.
improving it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want to look him up off the strength of who he is. You know what I'm saying? He made his name in the game already. So blackball or not, he got it. It's fucked up that they're doing him like that. Honestly, his label should get on that as soon as possible, because like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And there's no point to have a label if your label can't push your music because
Who is he signed with?
Isn't he not
I
signed
don't
to the
know.
label anymore?
Like Republic,
Isn't
maybe?
he, isn't he by himself?
I think he's probably with Republic Records. Most rappers are with Republic Records. I don't know.
I
He probably has to
remember, I
look it up.
remember the big stink about him getting out of his first record
Like,
label,
there was a
whatever
bad deal,
it
but like,
was.
yeah, he
nah.
had signed a new deal.
I didn't know he signed a new one. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, but him having a label is kind of stupid now because you're blackballed. You can't get on the radio because no one's gonna play your music because you can't just be searched up like that. Like, it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty
Tough time. It's a tough time for Tory, but you know who's really on the come up? Lil Baby.
yes,
This
sir.
guy basically got the 2020 trap rapper of the year, basically.
Been on the
And then this year, all I could see about was the Grammys and how he killed the Grammys,
he
basically.
murdered the Grammy.
And he performed at Joe Biden's inauguration. So like, he's just going. Like, Lil Baby's air right now. Like,
He's
if you aren't listening to
he's
him
on an
right now,
incline.
I don't know what you're listening to.
he's on an
Every-
incline.
I'm listening to Dub Baby.
Every single trapper listens to Lil Baby and loves Lil Baby. Like, that's just how it's going right now. Even
Yep.
people who don't trap, you just listen to his music, you want to feel good.
You listen to music, you listen to Lil Baby.
Yeah, you listen to him. You gotta hear him somehow. Honestly, when I first ever heard of Lil Baby, it's when he did that song with Drake. What's that song called?
I was thinking of Sold Out Days.
Nah. It was a song he did with Drake, like the
Is it
yellow
Indeed?
Ferrari. I can't even
Indeed.
Pikachu.
Yes, Indeed.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Boom. So he did that song. I didn't want to even like listen to him. I thought his name was kind of stupid. But, like, I listened to him. I was like,
I'm
hold
Lil
on.
Baby.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, this guy's kind of nice. And like, yo, from there, he's been skyrocketing. Every song he puts out, he tells him even further. And that
It's a
is,
hit.
yeah,
He
it's a
doesn't
hit.
miss.
He literally says it in all his songs now. Like, I just keep making hits. Like, this shit is easy for me. You guys gotta catch up. Like, come on.
One of my favorite bars is he says that no matter what he drops, that we're gonna soak it up like rice.
Yeah,
Fire.
that's fact. That's fact.
Fire.
Anything he says, he also said in one of his songs, everything I say is a caption. That's like, yo, it's true. Everybody like uploads pictures and your caption is a little baby bar. Not too hard, don't stand too close. You might fuck around and drown.
That one hard.
Everybody was doing that. Everybody was doing that for the longest time in the summertime. So
He's
Rapper of the
supposed to
year.
be coming out with a joint mixtape with Dirk.
Yeah,
Him and Dirk. That got confirmed.
That's gonna be OD.
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
with
week
that.
ago, it got confirmed.
That's gonna
Yes,
be
sir.
OD.
They're doing a joint, so that shit slap.
Yeah, the two hardest artists out right now. Might as well just come together, make a little project.
Iron sharpens iron, fam.
Yeah,
Didn't his party just get shot up?
yeah. Honestly, he said that was a lie. I
Oh.
seen that post, but he did.
That's
say
wild. It said like 5 were wounded, 1 was killed. And it's a lie.
He was like, "Yo," he was like, "If
That is
anything happened
wild.
in my party, like y'all would really know. Like this is false news. I don't know why the fuck y'all think this is happening." And everybody was like, "Oh, Dirk's a bitch. He got security, like a bunch of."
Yep, I seen that too.
Yeah,
Yep.
bro, but come on, you need security. You're
He's
the
a
face.
bitch because he
What
has
happened here?
security. There doesn't like.
But it's because he be rapping about like not needing security. Like, isn't him and Pooh Shiesty on a song together talking about it? Like,
Yeah,
oh
no,
look, you got security.
I mean, that's his club.
Everybody got security, bro. Even if they saying they don't, they got it.
No, I mean like if rappers had to move like that, every time a rapper said that they killed niggas, you know what I'm saying? The police should
Right.
get right on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
you can't literally take every single thing that rappers say and like just shove it up
And,
the ass. Like, bro,
Like quote them on it.
yeah, because like, yo, they're talking for your entertainment. Like it rhymed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was like,
It
yo, I was in the
rhymed.
booth.
You
It
like the
rhymed.
bar, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
why you complaining?
Like it sounded good, didn't it? Yeah. So like I don't have to really be out killing people, but when I talk about it, you're gonna be in your room like, oh yeah, I kill people too, and you're like bumping to it like, you know,
I can just see Cesar like, yeah, I kill people too.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit is just crazy to me.
Seen
Like,
that Key Pill skit?
And there's a lot of them, sir.
Yeah, I won.
The one. Which one, dog?
7.3 million.
But yeah,
And I
there's
said,
one that talks about that.
that bitch.
That
That's
was
my favorite one.
I like the racist zombies.
racist.
Yes, they all avoid them.
Yeah, they like cross the
They
street.
just grilling.
Zombie apocalypse in the suburbs. They're
Oh,
like
wow.
maybe like the zombies are like crossing the street and shit like, to get away from them. Like he was like, yo, these are some racist ass zombies.
Yeah. I love the zombies to be racist.
I do not.
I'm about to have to leave soon, just letting y'all know.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you it after.
Yes, sir.
Talks the whole thing about.
But,
I didn't
so
kill it.
I am excited for this little baby, little Dirk.
Too.
I really hope that
And
goes.
I'm probably gonna go in.
There probably is.
And if it
If
doesn't,
it flops, it'd be more surprising if it flops.
yeah,
Well, what are you gonna be considered a flop? Because you don't like DDG's new album that much either.
I don't like DDG. I would say a flop would have to be at least half their album has to hit. At least half of it. Has to hit.
Is no more parties not being on there.
I like no more parties. That's actually like, yeah. But like I would say the album has to have at least like if there's 15 songs on it, at least 8 of them should be good songs. You know what I'm saying? Like bangers. I'm talking about they have to at least get top 20 at least on the
20 people
on the
have to be
Billboard.
dead.
I think that's like better for that, you know, because Lil Durk also just dropped a project before this, the OTF, Only the Family project. Now that shit's going up.
Yeah.
Lil Baby, everything he drops goes up. So if they come together and it doesn't, that's a flop. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to. You can't tell me a song with Lil Durk and Lil Baby that's bad. You know what I mean? Like they have a bunch of songs together and they're all good, all hit. So I mean, you know, they just gotta keep
So
working on the
you're
formula.
saying DDG needs to go get Lil Baby or Dirk.
He needs to get, he needs to get those. He has to.
You gotta get somebody.
He needs somebody because like on this album he got a couple different features. He got like I like Coil Ray, but like the Coil Ray song that he had,
You don't like Coil
Coil Ray.
I don't like that party song.
Ass, bro. That song is ass, bro. She's just moaning the entire time.
I don't like Coil Ray. Sorry.
Different
She's
strokes.
not good. I don't think so whatsoever.
I've been listening to her for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So like, she gives me like bro. It's like a female like Trippy Red kind of in like a way. You know what I'm saying? She be trying to like switch up her flow and shit like that, and kind of reminds
Dog shit.
me.
Oh yeah, it should be long moan and then short moan. I hear it, bro. I hear it.
Other than No Parties. Dog shit.
Have you heard any other song?
Yes, dog shit. I don't like any of her other shit. I actually think she's.
I heard one song. Nah, I'm
No,
good.
I would not
I'm
bump.
good. Yeah,
No party. That's it.
I
Heard Huddy?
I think so. I've tried listening to her. I don't like any of her music whatsoever. I don't enjoy any of it. I don't, whether she's on it herself or a feature. I want no part of her. I think she's dog shit.
And would say that.
I agree. I heard one song. It was set, bro. I was set after that one song with her music.
Nope. She can keep no parties. Though. That could definitely be her shit. Everybody got a one hit, so it's fine. TikTok will take care of her in that aspect.
TikTok takes care of everybody.
I'm good.
All right, yo. I'm gonna head out. This was fun. Peace.
Your Mamba.
See ya.
What was I say? Well, keeping it pushing forward. Trey, what'd you think about I know you've been talking about talking about some Jujutsu Kaisen on the page. I know you're liking this week's episode.
Yes, sir. This episode is probably the sickest episode, like, of all time. And I know I normally say that like every week,
Uh-huh.
but like
Sick
this
of hearing
episode,
it.
this episode really went crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, we're starting to sound scripted.
yeah. What's it called? Megami, honestly, he just character development. Character development is amazing. He, when the show first starts, is kind of portrayed as like decent. You know what I mean? Like you see him, he kind of gets his ass beat by the first monster he runs into, right? So like, you know, you're kind of thinking, all right, he's not that cool. Can't really be, you know what I mean? The main character ends up killing the monster pretty fucking fast. The main character, we watch his development the whole time. We don't see any of Megami's development. So like the random just drop that they gave us on this episode, you can see why Sukuna has a little crush on the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally just got stronger just because.
Basically.
Just
Yeah.
because. Like this guy's stronger than me. I don't like that. Boom. Now he's stronger. And that shit was honestly just really cool to me. I think that they had to do something like that because he was honestly getting overshadowed fully by the main character, and that's not how they want their second protagonist to be. Right? That's not it. A lot of animes let
You
their-
think he's the second protagonist? You put him. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Go.
that's
Well, we already know what's about to happen with Gojo and everything going forward. There's not much more cooler shit left for Gojo to do at the moment. But
Mhm.
it's I hear it. I thought the watching it live looks good. I like the way it all looked. I felt like the fight was over pretty fast. I was hoping for it to last like another episode.
Was you a Megami fight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I felt like it ended pretty quick. And then we didn't get much of the brothers outside versus Yuji and
Nobara. I think
Bar. We didn't get much of that, but we are basically already know what's gonna happen and how all that goes.
Mhm.
And then basically how they tie into Yuji later down to where we are like now in the manga with all this brother stuff going on.
Yeah.
So it kind of takes this episode is critical to kind of the story where it is right now.
Yeah, definitely. We needed that. We needed to see Megami do something like that. We needed all of it. We needed to see the brothers fight. Nobara needs her character development episode next. I think. Yuji's getting strong. Megami's getting strong. Nobara's still the same. Still mediocre. Like she talks a big game, but like really doesn't win any fights. I don't think she's won a fight yet in this series.
No,
She has not won a fight yet,
No.
so that's kind of like
they showed us her versus Maki's sister, but they didn't show us anything in the hallway when they first met. She got beat up.
yeah.
Then they showed us she got shot. I guess she beat the broom bitch, the bitch with the
Yeah,
broom. I
like-
forgot her name. But I guess she kind of won that fight, but she got shot in the face. So I mean, she basically lost
Yeah, she
immediately
didn't
after.
really win that fight. Like, yeah, she got fucked
So-
up.
No, she hasn't done a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been slow for her.
If they-
Gojo's obviously done some crazy shit. and
amazing shit.
We've seen what Nanami ends up doing.
Yep. And
And we're gonna get some more really, really good, cool looking shit out of him coming soon.
But you know, there's only I think like one more episode left this month. One more episode. There's like the next episode in Jujutsu Kaisen's going on break for a little while.
Oh, so hey, is it like an anime break that we're about to get hit with? Because we only have one episode left of Black Clover.
It's like a bunch of anime like that. Yeah.
Everyone's taking a quick standstill break.
Yeah, I don't know which ones are coming back, but you know, like Attack on Titan stopping, like everything only got one more episode. So it's like,
Yeah, everything's coming to sort of a conclusion right now. No, I hear that.
yep, worst time of the year for anime.
Well, Black Clover is obvious because now they're doing the what's coming is going to be the invasion of the Spade Kingdom, basically. So anyone that doesn't read ahead, basically, spoiler alert, we're gonna be getting the break, but the manga's already filled out, so we know what's coming next. They're eventually gonna get down to the Spade Kingdom, and a whole lot of gang shit is about to start happening soon. It's just a matter of when it's all gonna come back.
Yes, sir.
But Natch is basically going to be taking Asta down to sort of like a hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z in order to try to get him as strong as he possibly can, because they're invading. Yeah, they're literally invading like tomorrow, type. So that's really why they need the break, because it's about to do. It's not gonna catch up because there's still enough show. Like there's still enough chapters in the manga where I feel like they could get a nice. I think they could get us out until like the end of the year if they just keep writing anyways. But I get it. They're gonna need some kind of a break.
Yeah, they need breaks and whatnot. That's pretty much the only thing we're waiting for on the manga characters.
Yeah, pretty much. Everything's just going so crazy right now.
Yeah, honestly, anime is really good right now. Really good. Another anime that got one more episode left, the Attack on Titan. That last episode of Attack on Titan that just happened, something I don't for the people that do watch it, Armin just got his ass whooped by Eren. Something you would never think that you would see. 'Cause they're like brothers. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how the show really goes. Like they portray them as brothers. Like they would never like hurt each other. But
It was a trio. It was Armin, Eren, and
Mikasa.
Mikasa. Yep.
yeah, and Eren just whooped his fucking ass. He was talking his shit too. He said the reason that we never fought before is because it was always lopsided. I would always whoop your ass. Like
Whooped the ass a couple years ago. I would whoop the ass yesterday. Nigga, don't matter.
like
He was
no matter
catching
what.
it now.
I think that was pretty cool. Zeke also in the anime just tried to escape from Levi. Bad decision.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible decision. Levi caught his ass. had that dude screaming, literally screaming, not again. Like this always happens to me. He got his shit cut up. That was amazing to me. Attack on Titan, honestly.
It's going. It's gruesome. It's just like gruesome shit that people really do enjoy.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why it's been going so hard for so long. Because like it gives you the gore that like low-key looking for. It can't be a main shonen because they want to give it to kids and whatnot. But like for an adult anime, Attack on Titan is really good.
You see, Goku and Naruto and people like that on shirts and shit. But like, I rarely ever see like a little kid with Levi or Eren on a shirt or any Attack on Titan. It's usually like
adults.
Yeah,
or, like, older
usually.
teenagers,
It's like that rated T for teen type of anime.
Attack on Titan's lit. So far, I've only seen season 1 on Netflix.
Well, get into it. I can tell you as every season gets better and better.
That's how a good show is supposed to go, basically.
Yeah.
Like, there should be no reason on. If it's going on for as long as it does, it's around for a reason. Pretty much.
There's a new series on Netflix. I don't know if they're gonna make season 2 for it, but it's Pacific Rim: The Black. It's an anime and it's pretty dope.
I've seen the movie. Like was that the
there's
robot
movies.
movie?
Yeah.
With the kaiju.
Yeah. I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie.
What are those movies even about?
It's pretty much alien giant ass fucking alien monsters. Kaiju's came out of the ground and they just started fucking up Earth.
The only thing I remember out of those movies is just two guys and a robot's head controlling the robot.
Yeah.
Play some Gundam.
That's how the anime is and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not a big fan of Gundam.
It's not
I'm also not either, but I did watch Black.
Pacific Rim.
Black. I did watch that, and it was not bad. I'm
not
not a fan of
better
Gundam.
than I expected.
Yeah. It's just a quick series to watch if you're like a good binge watcher and you watch anime.
Yeah, exactly. You
knock
finish
that
that
shit
shit
out
in
in
a
a
few
night.
hours.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it takes.
It's one of those. Really short, but it's pretty decent. I don't like Gundam either. Promise you I don't. I actually hate Gundam. To be honest with you, if any anime has Gundam, I'm like, all right. No.
Just Power Rangers. That's it.
I don't like it.
Robots.
You like robots? I hate it. I just can't.
It's Gundam robots?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Megazord type,
Yeah, like the Power
That's
Rangers.
pretty much what like
Pretty
Pacific
much.
Rim is. more or less.
At all times, yeah.
And there is sort of where we have a Gundam-esque character in Jujutsu Kaisen, and he's about to do some crazy shit real soon. Waiting for Shikamaru to do some crazy shit, but he's because Gundam style like that. Uses a robot.
Yeah. He has to though.
I
That
believe
situation
it.
really fucking sucks. One of those characters that he just like.
Your skin and glass bones.
Yeah, bro, the author decided like, yo, I just want to fucking destroy this character. Gave him the worst possible shit. Like, how do you have skin that's so sensitive to moonlight it feels like it's burning? Moonlight,
Not sunlight.
Nah,
Moon. Can't even go out at night.
moonlight. You can't go out at night because you will burn to death
Like,
type shit.
Mm-hmm. Some feisty ass shit.
Yeah, it's not right how that character gets done, but you know he's strong, so
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He about to give Mojito some beef. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be really nicely animated. So I wonder if we're getting that before their break.
How long do these breaks usually last?
couple months,
Sometimes
a
it's months.
season or two.
It's some take years if they feel like.
Yeah, honestly,
So there's some animes that'll go into this break right now and not come back.
pretty much, yeah.
Essentially, Black Clover is one that might. I would assume because the manga is going so far and so deep. I don't see why they wouldn't pick it back up. But they haven't said anything. They're just like, hey, here's like we're dropping the last episode on March 30th, and that's kind of all they said. They haven't said anything about a return or anything like that.
Didn't Bleach do that?
Yep, I was just about to say they're giving Black
Drop out.
Clover the Bleach treatment. I think
Hopefully
that's
it's
what's
not
gonna happen.
Damn near a decade
Bro,
of waiting.
Bleach manga is over. I know what happens, but I
I'm
want to
with
see it animated.
I'm
I
with
need to see it
But it
animated.
took like a
you
whole
know what I mean?
decade. Like, they took so many years off.
Yeah, exactly. I stopped watching that when I was like 15, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me get the rest.
Mm-hmm.
But it just like they finally announced that it's actually coming back, and that's like kind of unfair because like I'm old as shit now, and I like low key I don't care, but I do care. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Something you never got to finish.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna watch it, but like if it's not amazingness, then I'm gonna be kind of mad because I waited fucking 9 years to watch this shit.
That was sort of the way Hunter x Hunter did it. They kind of
Oh man.
they left us on like basically like the main villain got his power stripped away, and he was just basically gonna go search for a way to get him back. And then the main character finally found his dad that he spent the whole time trying to get to. And then his dad just basically said, "There's a whole world out there that you don't even know about yet." And that's kind of like the cliffhanger they left us off in for the animation, anyways, because the manga keeps going and crazy. Like, there's no other way to explain it. If you don't read manga, like you just wouldn't understand. And I didn't either until literally like a year ago.
Yep.
I really didn't read spoilers. I didn't like it, but
I told you it was
like once
expensive.
you start reading, you kind of just you
You
keep
have
going.
to. You have
It's,
to.
it's like an addicting book.
Yeah,
pretty
you
much.
want to see what happens, and when you get to the end, even when you see it in the anime, you're still gonna be like, "Oh, that shit was sick." You know what I'm saying? They'll
Mhm.
animate it a better way, so it's like, fuck it. When you see it on a paper, like you understand that, oh, this dude just threw a punch, but like you're not gonna see all the other multiple punches and kicks thrown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, yeah, I know what you mean.
I think it's way cooler to just watch it, but like, no, I'll do both because I'm a nosy bastard.
Here, I'm blaming you.
No, it's
I
dope
don't
because
blame
you
you
get to
at
pretty
all.
much re-see your entire favorite fight in a fucking animated
Exactly.
skit.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
And it usually looks way better. Obviously, it's going from a 2D page to
Shout out to Mappa. Shout out
animated.
to Mappa.
Yeah, Nappa's come on. Nappa's doing their part.
Longest way.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a post the other day that said Gojo is Mappa's favorite character. Cause you seen him in that episode, like bro, they drew him brilliantly. Like bro, everything about him was so detailed, like compared to every other character around him.
They do a lot of detail oriented drawings.
Yeah,
they do.
for real. Bro, you can see the lines in the man's hands and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like wrinkles on the face.
That's
lines
what
around
that's
the
what
hair.
has Mappa so up right now.
That shit goes crazy.
Everybody's watching because it just looks so good. It really does. That's shit that's needed. You need to have shit that looks good and have shit that's updated and it actually looks good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like the way Resurgence is playing. I
Oh,
love the
yeah.
updates on
I
Resurgence.
love Resurgence.
Oh yeah. Resurgence.
This is fun.
That's my cup of tea right now. I'm killing everybody.
Resurgence is lit.
If I see you in a Resurgence match, you should honestly run away.
Run.
Yeah.
Resurgence trying to fight me, and you might kill me, but I'm gonna
coming back.
respond.
Come back.
I'm gonna respond.
And I'm gonna come back with vengeance.
I'm gonna ping you and we're dropping down with fucking pistols and
What
it's
is
over.
resurgence
It's,
now?
it's Warzone. It's
Warzone.
like, okay, so
It's a
Black
game
Ops
mode.
4,
I know.
Black Ops 4 map is really what we're playing on right now, pretty much. And we just keep respawning. As long as you have one teammate alive, the team can keep respawning.
Oh yeah.
And it's still like Battle Royale, but not really Battle Royale. It's more like multiplayer, but I love
You got 30-second respawn periods once you die. And if your teammates knock somebody, kill somebody, undo a contract or
Buy
certain
something.
yeah, buy
Finishing
something,
move.
your timer will start going down.
You
So you
open
knock
the
down
box, you
2,
open
3,
a loot
4,
box.
5, 6, 7 seconds, however it may be, to
So how
speed
do
up
you
your
win?
respawn.
Last left.
The last
Last left.
It's bad
At some point, it stops being able to be revived. Like
Within after like the second circle or the third circle.
Yeah, you
like,
can't come back to life.
Resurgence is disabled. So
Oh, okay.
if Trey dies and me and Lewis are playing, then
We
I
can
can
buy him
buy
back.
Trey back.
Oh, wow.
Which is a good thing too, because like imagine you couldn't buy your teammate.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine there was no buy stations and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, that's needed. Buy stations are needed.
That's how it used to be before in like these battle royale games.
Yeah.
They didn't have buy stations or revive.
Oh yeah, once you take
H1Z1.
H1 suck, bro.
Wow,
There you go.
You would die in the first spawn and
Look at Fortnite when Fortnite.
Fortnite, when
Trust me,
Fortnite first started, exactly.
Yep.
Like that shit
H1,
was
bro.
the
You
worst.
drop in, you get a fucking pistol. Someone has a fully loaded AR with body armor. You're like, yes.
You
Oh,
know-
sick. Now I gotta wait 5 minutes. Play again.
Now I gotta watch you guys die.
Bro, when Fortnite first started, they still had friendly fire. Can you imagine?
Oh my
Warzone with friendly fire.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
I killed the shit out of you guys.
listen, the amount of times we would have been blowing each other up with grenades and
Yup.
shit would have been ridiculous, bro.
Bro, it's
Because
because
we
I
stopped
hear
playing with each other.
footsteps. Like I hear you running behind me, I'm like, oh, stupid. You think I'm dumb?
It
So I
sounds
turn around.
because it does
Hey,
usually.
Scoogie.
It sounded like an enemy. Like,
Yeah, it does.
your teammates'
Me and Cliff playing
footsteps.
earlier today.
Yeah, yeah. He literally got scared because we like jumped through a window. He was like, "Yo, no!" All right, never mind.
You know how many times Trey has shot at me
Black dude.
because I ran in a room, like I busted down the door and shit. Trey's like, "Oh, you would have died," and I'm like, "I would have." I'm like, "I would have." You put mad bullets into me.
Bro, that should be funny as hell.
Like Trey, you downed me 4 times this game. Can you fucking pay attention?
I couldn't play with you guys if that was the case. Honestly.
Fire.
Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov. That's friendly fire. You could kill your own teammates.
That's
can't
funny.
do that.
Single
Set,
tap
I'm
to the head.
needed.
That's all it takes.
That's like
Nope. All set.
DV too.
Honestly, last 2 teams, like I'm coming for my team.
Don't even tell me about Daisy.
How many
Bro,
times
I'm
did you
putting
kill
a hate on my
DV?
teammate. What you mean, bro? You're dying, fam. I'm sticking you with a
So many
Semtex and
stories.
you're blowing them.
Yeah, I put a C4 on my boys' back. Like, you know, just run in that room real quick.
I'm gonna start making the riot shields,
Yeah.
fam. I'm gonna start making the stick me.
Yo,
I'm gonna start today.
I've
I'm
been
riot
running
shield.
into a lot of riot shield people recently.
Me too,
Actually,
fam. Today.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna start sticking me with shit. I'm running
Yep.
into rooms.
Yeah.
Riot shield.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan shielding. Starting
Me
today.
and Cesar dealt with some earlier today.
Yeah, we play a little bit.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. That shit is so dumb. Like, why do you have a riot shield? Like, let me shoot you. You know?
I don't see him really a lot in Resurgence. I don't see him as much in Warzone. Because in Resurgence, trying to like survive
Yeah.
more in a way. Like the survival is harder.
I
Like,
was saying-
The map is mad small.
Resurgence does a good job of letting people use different kinds of guns. Because I pick up a bunch of different shit that I would have never
Resurgence.
used
Yeah.
if I wasn't playing Resurgence. Because now I'm landing and I know there's people.
And
near
I
me
need a
that
gun.
I have to
Or
pick up their
sometimes they'll
bullshit.
spawn you with a
it's-
sub that you
Yeah.
don't normally use. Like I don't use the Fennec for shit.
Me neither.
So every time I spawn with
I
the
used
Fennec,
to.
it's I like it's
I
like
got a
oh,
couple ones
okay.
with Fennec. It's not bad, but
It's not a
just
bad
40
gun.
round mag.
It's not a bad gun,
It's not.
but it's just yeah, it doesn't have enough
No
bullets.
bullets at all.
The nothing can beat the Mac 10 right now, other than the
FFAR.
FFAR.
FFAR is a
And ammo wise, the Bullfrog.
Oh yeah.
The Bullfrog can outshoot
Shoot anything.
any gun because that shit just sprays.
That's for now.
Dude. I mean, I guess, but like in LMG, you got an ADS and
Shoots
like,
slower.
yo, that ADS
Oh,
has
yeah.
been like crazy.
You
for me
can't
lately.
hip fire an LMG, you're gonna lose every
I
time.
think the Mac 10 broke LMGs. I haven't been able to use an LMG since I started like seeing the Mac 10.
can't
I
just-
used to be a
You
heavy
can't just
LMG guy.
freely run around with an LMG no more.
I
If
used to
you
have an
just-
LMG and an SMG.
No, I'm saying freely. You can't like because of the Mac 10. You can't
Mhm.
freely run around with an SMG LMG anymore. You gotta camp with that shit.
Yeah,
Like
that shit is not right.
that's it, like LMG kills are kind of the back in the house mounted on the window kill. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Rooftops.
Rooftop
Yeah.
looking down on people.
rooftop
and all
looking
that.
down. Exactly. LMG
Keep
is
spraying.
Warzone, not Resurgence.
Yeah.
I don't see
Verdansk.
much. Yeah, Verdansk, not.
Did you guys hear about the rumors on Verdansk is a new map?
there's a new map.
They're gonna supposedly get a new map.
Oh,
Or
I
that's
hope
what the
so.
rumors are saying.
Haven't heard anything.
I hope so.
I hope it's not like last time when they said they were gonna update it or get a new map and they
They
just
just
put
drop Resurgence.
they put tunnels in it. Those
Oh,
for the
yeah.
train. 'Cause
Yeah,
before
you
you
know.
used to,
Subway system.
yeah, before you used to have to go over the mountains to get in there.
Did you guys know that the subways are closed?
I didn't know
Down low where the trains are at,
Mhm.
like where the mad teams have escaped us. 'Cause
Yeah.
they got in the train and ran.
Yeah,
Them shits are closed.
I did not know.
At
that.
least a couple of them are closed. The ones that I went to were closed.
I
But
haven't played
like
Warzone
down,
in that
like
long.
the gates are down. You can't go all the way down where the subway trains are.
Oh.
Like
Oh, like the stairwells are closed.
the stairwells are closed. There's a gate.
I wonder what they're gonna do with that.
No, great. Like yeah, like I was like word.
I remember the same team that hopped in and out of that shit on this once for like 3 minutes. We were fighting one team that kept hopping on and off the train coming back.
Yo, that shit was fancy though, because nigga, you take the train, if the circle's closing, it probably fucking bring you into the fucking gas.
We've died like that.
I've died like
Oh
that.
my
The
god.
train doors are closing. We're like, wait, where's it going?
You're in the touchpad, the circle's this big.
Yeah,
then you
bro.
go to the other side of the map and you're in the gas.
Literally,
You're
all you
like,
hear is your
"Yup."
character coughing. You're like, yep,
Before the screen comes back,
Dead.
it's still black and you're
yep, yep.
oh, fuck.
I knew it.
That happened to me once. I had a self-res. I was the last one alive. I think you were watching me.
I think I was.
You were like a couple of you guys. I had a
Yeah.
self-res. So I like waited a second and then I self-res back when I'm in the gas. When I'm out of the gas, I'm in the circle. And then I jump out of the train. I land on the train tracks where the electricity is and I die.
Oh yeah, I was actually watching.
Yep.
And you were like, yo, did you know there was electricity? I was like, yes.
I was like,
Fuck
fuck.
Like, fuck yeah,
like-
you not play this shit?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, how do you not play this? And we're like 75 wins in. Like, here.
Fuck.
You know, like,
1,000 games. Couple 1,000 games in, like, bro, what you mean?
Yo,
Nah, it's just
And
I
that's the
tried to
difference
jump. I tried to jump and I mantled.
I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about.
Warzone, get on
between-
it.
You gotta get
I
on Warzone.
don't know.
You gotta play it. You gotta
It's
play it.
it's not like playing two different games when you play them, but it's adds two different speeds. Like it's Resurgence adds more of like a such a
Fast-paced
quicker paced game.
blitz.
It's a quick game.
Yeah.
Resurgence is always quick.
And then Warzone is like that 20-25 minute grind that you're just like trying to go from building to building,
You
inside,
gotta look
outside, so you
around.
don't die right away. And then everyone's scrambling to get a loadout, and it's a lot more stressful way of trying to survive.
I'm probably better at Warzone than I am at Resurgence, but I'd rather play Resurgence.
It's mad funny because Resurgence, they just throw everybody's loadout together and just drop that shit.
Yeah, like which
Like
one
here,
are gonna get?
like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Boom, everything's in the middle. Go ahead.
That'd be sick.
Mhm. They be bugging. Resurgence is crazy. Warzone crazy.
Great way to warm up. Sure.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
nah, Resurgence.
Oh,
games
yeah.
are
I still have to
warm
ready for any
games.
gun.
Yeah, you run into a gunfight and you're like, you're stupid. I've been warned.
I've been playing Resurgence.
Exactly, like you're
Little do
dumb.
you know.
I'm already hot.
Exactly. I'm drop shot and
I'm
eating a
over
cookie
it.
at the same time.
Started.
I'm nice like that.
Okay.
I only need one stick.
Yeah, I've actually killed people with one hand like a couple times playing Warzone with a knife. Oh yeah, you run into a room and I'm just mashing circle. My dude's like yes, sir.
Everybody's just going
But,
crazy.
yo, just going
Ugh.
crazy, bro. I love that shit.
Golden ticket.
The snitch.
Willy Wonka, son. We're going to the chocolate factory.
I don't watch Harry Potter.
Wow.
I just watched
Yeah, dude,
all the fucking Harry Potter.
All right. That's funny.
You're a wizard, Hottie.
You're a wizard, Donnie.
$10 that this motherfucker cost. So
We didn't have to see that. We didn't have to see that. But we see it.
10 more bucks.
Shit, right? I'm dead. 2K City got another update. I know they did some character.
I don't even think I've updated it yet. I
know
don't
they have
play
it.
next gen because nobody else has it.
I hear it.
Literally nobody.
You're the
Not
only
a
guy.
single person in this
What do you
room.
mean? You got Caesar Salad and
You don't
got
play.
Lamonti,
I don't play
you
with
got-
scrubs,
You
bro.
got
You don't
people
play.
you could play and honest.
The one time I tried to play with them, they were both like, we don't play park. I'm like, all right, so let's play something else.
See if he's a scrub.
Yeah, it's
like-
like the 16
I'm like, all right.
I'm
I'm actually at 82. Shut your mouth. Try again.
Man wants to be in the starting line.
I'm at 82. Shut your mouth. What are you?
69. Smooth 90.
Smooth 90. I'm a
They got
smooth
carries.
82, and I still
They
play
like
for
carrying
myself.
me get over
I
there.
carry, bro.
Caesar just likes playing
You
alone.
better
I'll
grab
carry
that.
anybody to L real quick.
Oh yeah, we know.
I'll put up numbers.
You'll be the leading
Leading
L.
everything.
Leading loser?
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking that leading loser.
The
No
leading loser.
doubt. He is actually leading loser.
I hear it. It's okay, Caesar. Don't worry. We're gonna lose too.
I wonder what they updated.
I know they did some character likeness. Halliburton finally got his player like face scan is actually proper.
I forgot they did him like that.
Yeah, his face scan was so they updated his scan and they fixed it. So I know they fixed that. I know they did some. They added something to the theme recently that I forgot what it was that they added to the theme. They just updated the city. The city got a whole new update. They do all their obvious maintenance stuff, but with 2K, it's always fix an issue, break an issue. So
Nothing's broken.
yeah,
I know that's gonna be a big ass.
It's like about every game though.
Yeah, I know that's gonna be a big ass update with how big that city is.
yeah.
I hate that city, bro.
The thing is, it's weird because you gotta load into it. You load in only 1,000 people into the whole city.
Yeah,
Like it's not a giant hub of like 10, 15, 20,000 people.
yeah.
So like, I know the servers are kind of weird in that aspect.
It's not even a server. It's just the whole city itself. Like old 2Ks, everything's in one street. This one you gotta go around the world for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems annoying. It makes you have to buy like a skateboard or.
No, they give you a free one.
Oh, where?
Yeah, no, you got free
That's good.
shit.
You get free equipment. Well, free skateboard, everything else. And
Dude. Makes sense, I guess.
I know you better.
People complain there's not enough courts to like there's courts to play on, but people aren't there because like
Everything's
the beasts from the east aren't going over to the west to play. Like they're just sitting in their spot waiting, but no one's in there, so they have to run across to the west side to go play. They gotta go down south to go.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to go to other parks to play.
And one, yeah, there's always one dead park in every server.
But everybody decides to just leave that city.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, it's shiesty.
I need to get the PS5 already, buddy.
We need to get it jumping.
There.
I'm just Stimmy, bro.
Not even that. They got the money for it. They just they're nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Ain't
Like
nowhere.
they can't find it.
Last time I heard Amazon restocked like 86,000 of them.
Nah, Amazon. The
They
last
do a
time
bundle.
I heard on Amazon, they said that they weren't getting anymore for a while.
Yeah, hopefully we can start
Right
right
up right now.
sliding in them P5s.
Because the microchip shortage.
We need them hoes ASAP. They need to start micro them chips already. Nope.
Needed. Microchip.
Seriously. Needed like a Dorito. Chips type. They need them hoes.
More chips.
This shit's crazy. Sick of not having one. Sick of not seeing how shit looks.
Honestly, same here. I'm tired of it. I deserve a P5.
Need
I'm
to.
an actual gamer.
I'll
Like-
give you my P5 times. For me?
For free. For free.
I'm with that.
We don't know if this item will be back in stock.
I ain't got
That's
no
what it says.
What a slogan.
Somebody got it on Amazon for $11.99 though.
That is insane.
$1,199.99.
Nope, all set. Crazy as fuck. Well, that's all the time we got this week. Make sure to tune in next week. Make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe. We got more shit coming your way.